Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick, and today we have this Ninjago magazine. This is the first issue of the LEGO magazine that they've started selling in the US here. Obviously it's translated to English, so, you know, there's that. I don't know if this magazine was released in the UK. I know it was released in, like, Germany and stuff, but I don't know if I've seen an English version that wasn't this US one. I'm not certain about that, but it does come with this exclusive minifigure bag. The actual figure's not exclusive, but we'll take a look at that in a second. And you know, it does have a little bit of a papery inside, but there's some decent stuff in here. You know, these blurbs are interesting. One page I particularly like is this one with the newspaper. There's some funny articles on there. You know, it's. I like this. I'd like to see more of those, the Ninja Times, if they do future Ninjago magazines. We got a comic here, which isn't bad. I'm not going to show you every page. You know, you can kind of pause the video and take a slightly better look. Just I'll move back so you can see the whole page at least. But, you know, you got some activities, more comic, some, like, spot the difference. This page is about the figure. One head, two faces, kind of interesting. And they call it a funny face, which is weird. The instructions are inside the magazines here. Obviously very simple to build a figure, so you don't really need them, but, you know, for the ones where it's mini builds, they're relatively useful. And then we've got a little maze thing, and then we've got two posters here. This one, you know, the other half is on the other side of the page. This poster is cool. I like that a lot, and I'll probably be hanging that up somewhere. It is a papery material, though, not a regular, like, glossier poster material, which is kind of a shame, but you could probably laminate it, and I think it would come out nicely. I haven't tried it yet, but I might sometime soon, and if I do, maybe I'll update you with a real quick video. And that's the other half of the poster, a little coloring page, you know, just some more. This is kind of focusing on the Snake Jaguar set, and then we've got the finale of the comic here. It's kind of a long comic. It's one continuous story, and then you've got this little game. So, you know, and then you've got this this page which you can cut out and make trading cards. I probably won't do that because, you know, I don't think it's super duper exciting, personally. Exciting enough to ruin the card or to ruin the page. I'd prefer to just leave it like this. I think that's cool. And then this is a little preview of the City magazine, which is the second issue of the LEGO magazine. Unlike in Germany, they're not doing, like, each issue isn't going to be the same theme, and they're not going to have multiple magazines at a time. So, you know, it's going to go from Ninjago to City, and we'll see what happens next. I did see this available when I went to go buy this. I didn't buy it because, you know, it's not super interesting to me. I don't need another ATV. The figure wouldn't have been bad to get, but, you know, I just didn't feel like spending $5 on it. If it was maybe like $4, I would have done it, but, you know, it just wasn't super interesting. But anyway, let's, you know, peel this off super duper carefully, because I've heard that this adhesive is very, very sticky, and you can rip off the part of the cover of the magazine. So I'm going to rip this off camera, probably. Alright, so that took a while, because that was very, very sticky, but I was able to, you know, keep the cover of the magazine looking intact. There is still some of the, you know, sticky glue residue left, and I might do a little bit more to attempt to remove that, but, you know, for now, I think that this is pretty, you know, reasonable. It did start sticking to itself back on the packaging, so now it's a little bit folded weird, but, you know, that's okay. I mean, this package I'll probably throw away. I don't know, but we're just gonna slice it open, and it's probably gonna glue my scissors together, but that's okay. It's a nice little foil bag, and be able to just dump it out and put the figure together. So, let's see. Oh, inside the magazine, I did see one page where it tells you to translate the letters on the back of the outfit. And obviously it says Ninja. And that's kind of even more obvious because the only 4 letters it tells you how to translate are N-I and J and A. We're gonna not put him with his hair because we've got plenty of versions of Lloyd with hair. But this mask is the cool thing here. Because the fun thing about this mask is it has no printing on it, which it's just the dual molding, the green and black, which only appears on this figure in this foil pack and Lloyd from the Turbo car poly bag, which I never found in my area. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw it at one point, because it's like one of the very, very few posts I've ever made, that I found one that was just opened and no pieces were there, but that was the only one I've ever seen, so, you know, kind of depressing. But he does have both that angry face and the funny face. And, you know, good printing on the torso and legs. I like these. I want to have 6 sets of these torso and legs so that I can make all of the, I can have all 6 Ninja in this outfit. And I have seen that they're actually doing a Cole with an unprinted mask, but he's not wearing this torso and legs. So there is a way to get a Cole unprinted mask and a Nia from magazines. So, you know, I'm just waiting on Jay, Zane, and Kai. But that should be, you know, cool when eventually done. But, yeah, I mean, this is a decent figure to come with this magazine. I do think that it's not, you know, I don't think it's a must-have. It is exactly the same figure that appears in the Turbo Car Poly Bag, by the way. So, you know, there's that. But since I don't have that, I wanted to get one of these figures. And I do think the posters included are pretty cool. You know, just to look to remind you what they look like. I like that light one a lot. This one is good. But I think that the main appeal here, you know, outside of kids who I think will have a fun time reading through this little magazine and doing little activities, but the main appeal for, you know, just general Lego collectors is the figure and maybe those posters. And I think that for $5, that's a good deal. For $11, no way. Not really worth it at all. So, you know, I'm glad I was able to find this at $5, at Five Below. And, you know, I would recommend that if you have a Five Below near you and you want this, you check out there first before you resort to Walmart or Barnes & Noble. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little magazine review. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.